King of Sports, brought to you by TJ's Wholesale Melrose, Sports and Games, Sewing World, Barbados Turf Club, Brewster's Trust, Avis Pharmacy, Steakhouse and Pizza Hut, Ultra, Mandela Plaza, King of Sports.
Andi Thornhill.
The venue for the second annual Brewster Trust Holiday Summer Camp will be held at Queen's College from July the 2nd to August the 31st. And I suspect you might be wondering, why Queen's College? Why are they opening their doors for this particular camp? Who's best to give the answer than the principal of Queen's College, Dr. David Browne? Doctor, why are you opening your doors to the Brewster's Trust and other communities?
Well, let me say that it is a part of our overall plan to reach out to the wider community. We have a strategic plan here that not only embraces academics, but also sport and the development of sports. You probably observe how well we're doing in sports. Mm-hmm. So I see this camp as part of the wider embracing of the community. We have a community aspect to it. Okay. So this Brewster camp I see as an appeal to the wider community, or the students in the area. And what I like about the camp too is also training coaches, and in collaboration with Arsenal, and it's training coaches. It is for not only for coaches but students of all year levels. And I want to say it's open to the community, not only to Queen's College students, but to all students throughout the island. So I see that as a role that Queen's College play in this overall venture. It's part of our plan. Was it an easy decision then to allow the Brewster Trust to have this venture for the second year running? Oh yes, it was very easy. Anybody who's done anything positive, and the way the school can assist with positive ventures in sports, we would allow it. So there have been a smaller football camp by Poor Shotters on Saturday, and this is a wider venture. I hope that it will continue for many years. I am keen and really excited about it, and that the number of youngsters who will be encouraged to learn the basics. It's a football camp. It is teaching the basics of playing football and good football, and I see out of this that there's a possibility that we may be nurturing football talent, because I'm convinced that we got a lot of talent in Barbados. Football talent that may go on to do wider things. Of course, historically, Queen's College has had a certain kind of image of being bourgeois, for want of a better term. Is this one of your efforts to erase that perception of the great school? Well, we have erased that image a long time ago in participation in other sports. Erased that image that I was put it within a wider philosophical concept that we are attempting to build rounded citizens, and that is set out there in our plan, right? To build good rounded citizens. So the development of sports is part of that. In other words, we are more than an academic school. We are doing well in academics. But in order to build rounded citizens, we need that participation in sports and other positive extracurricular activities.
Well, we did of course our homework and research about the fields. We have been to university field last year, which is unfortunately closed for this year, and so we just did some research of fields which might be available or not. I met with Dr. Browne, and he told me about his strategy and how much he would like to integrate us here in his environment and community, and also the facilities we got here with the bathroom, the changing rooms. We also will need a classroom for half an hour a day, but it's a secret, I don't talk about it. And so this is something we find here at Queen's College, and I got the promise that the greenkeeper will do their homework as well for the next 2 weeks to prepare everything that we can have a very safe environment here for the parents and especially for our campus. So what we're also learning from you is that there's a personal development side to this camp as well. Yes, of course it is, because for us it's not the football team, it's not the football players. For us it's a football culture in total, and also a football family which we wanna create. And the family you only can create if you go down to the individual. Yeah? And the individual means for us that everyone has a name, everyone gets a welcome in the morning, everyone gets a hot lunch every day, everyone gets a fruit break in the afternoon, gets something to drink. This is how we understand hospitality in promoting football. So this
is a camp to be at.
I would say so. If I would be younger, I guess you as well would join in for this camp.